Imagine being a powerful king, ruling an entire kingdom, believing you're in complete control, and then suddenly realizing everything you thought you knew was an illusion. In the ancient scriptures of India, there's a profound story that challenges everything we understand about power, identity, and spiritual awakening. This is the extraordinary tale of King Janak, a ruler whose life was transformed by a single conversation with the legendary Sage Ashtavakra. In the grand halls of Mithila, King Janak, ruler of wisdom and power, enjoyed the luxuries of his kingdom. His kingdom of Mithila was prosperous, and he was known for his wisdom and just rule. His life was one of abundance, where his every desire was met with ease. But one night, everything changed. Forever. The palace shakes as enemy forces storm the gates. Swords clash, flames rise, and the mighty kingdom falls. In his dream, Janak found himself amidst the horrors of war. His kingdom fell, his riches vanished, and his identity as king was stripped away. No longer a ruler, he wandered the streets a beggar, unknown and unwanted. Janak, now weak and disheveled, roams through barren streets, pleading for a morsel of food. His stomach growls with hunger as he stumbles upon an old woman who hands him raw rice and lentils. Hunger gnawed at his soul. He, who once dined on the finest delicacies, was now reduced to pleading for scraps. When an elderly woman finally took pity and offered him raw grains, he felt a flicker of hope. But fate had one more cruel twist to deliver. Janak, exhausted but determined, kindles a small fire and carefully cooks his humble meal. Just as he lifts the bowl to his lips, a pack of wild dogs pounces, snatching away his food. A crow swoops in, taking the last grain. His hands tremble, his spirit breaks, and a single tear escapes his eye. The moment of relief was stolen in an instant. The dogs, the crowd, they left him with nothing. Despair engulfed him. And then, just as suddenly as the nightmare began, he awoke. Janak jolts upright in his royal chambers, drenched in sweat. His heart pounds. He looks around the silk sheets, the palace walls, the servants bowing before him, yet his mind echoes a single question: is this true, or was that true? The dream had felt as real as his waking life. But if both felt equally real, then what was the ultimate truth? Who was he really, a king or a beggar? The royal court gathers. Scholars, ministers, advisors, and sages attempt to answer the king's question, but their words fail to satisfy him. Then, a young Sage Ashtavakra enters the hall. The greatest minds of the kingdom failed to unravel the mystery, until a young sage, Ashtavakra, spoke words that would shatter the illusion forever. The sage stands before the king, his eyes reflecting the depth of timeless wisdom. With a serene voice, he declares, Ashtavakra says, "O king, neither the beggar nor the emperor is real. You alone are real. You, the unchanging witness, were there in both states. That consciousness, that eternal observer is your true self." In that moment, realization dawned. The king, the beggar, these were mere roles, fleeting illusions in the vastness of existence. Only the witness, the eternal self, was real. King Janak sits in deep meditation with the glow of enlightenment on his face. What are we, if not the shifting roles we play, the identities we cling, token, beggar, rich, poor, successful, struggling are but passing shadows. Beneath it all, there is something unchanging, something eternal, and that is who we truly are. Have you ever questioned the nature of your own reality? Who are you beyond your name, your job, your circumstances? The story of King Janak is an invitation, a call to awaken from the illusion and discover the deeper truth of who you really are. Our story echoes modern trials, Fortune's swift turns. Job, status, identity loss feel nightmarish. Yet, Janak shows our essence surpasses these fleeting shifts. If his journey resonates with you, take a moment today to reflect. Ask yourself, what remains unchanged through all the experiences of my life? The answer might just transform the way you see the world. Awaken, reflect, discover. The truth is within you. Subscribe for more mind-expanding stories that challenge your perception of reality. Hit the notification bell and do not comment below. What part of King Janak's story touched you the most?